Facebook ads can be daunting, but it can also be a very popular way to drive traffic into the top of your funnel, to your landing page and so on. But it doesn't have to be, because you've got two things to do really. One is generate what's called a Facebook pixel, which is a bit of code, which I'll come on to in a second. The second is start creating ads. Now the first one, very straightforward. I'm going to go through the process for you in a second. The second one, yeah, there's a learning curve. And the only way you can really learn is by doing. So we'll come on to that as the second topic. But first things first, you want to create your Facebook pixel. What is your Facebook pixel? It's a piece of code that Facebook gives you to copy onto all of your funnel pages, which we'll do very quickly in T4S via the funnel manager, and then we can crack on to the second one. Where do you get it from? Well, you want to go to business.facebook.com, because you want to go to the business manager for Facebook. You don't want to do it under your personal account. Keep them separate. Okay? Use the Facebook business manager. So business.facebook.com, and I'll flick across to show you one I've got set up here, one in the oven from earlier, to show you. So I'm logged into here. I've created my account. Just go through the steps. Facebook makes it very easy, as you'd expect it to do, to create your account on the Facebook Business Manager, and you create an account. Once you create an account, you create some ad accounts, and your ad accounts are accounts for advertising, and I've got one here called T4S.site. So set yourself up in Business Facebook Manager, business.facebook.com, create an ad account, set yourself up with a Facebook page for your business, not your personal one. Create a new page in Facebook, and then when you create your ad account, you can link that Facebook page to this ad account in Facebook Business Manager. They tie in. You can then do lots of fun stuff as you get more advanced with Facebook ads, where you can put posts onto that page, you can promote those posts, you can track the engagement, you can link it through, you can do all sorts of extra good stuff if you've got a Facebook page linked to your Facebook ad account. So once you've done that, create your account, create your Facebook page and an ad account, link them together, go through the steps that Facebook lets you, and you'll get to this screen here whereby I can select my ad account. And you can see I've got my page down below there as well. I'm not going to click on the ad account. I'm going to click on business settings up here, business settings. So this is the settings for my business, and here what I can do is go to data sources down the left hand side, and from there I can choose pixels. Now Facebook changes things all the time in this environment, so it probably will be there, but if you're watching this video at some point in the future, they may have again moved things around, so I'll try and keep it updated. But what you're looking for is pixels, and you can always search the business for pixels. So I'll click on pixels, and I've got a whole bunch of pixels already set up here already. So I did one for the bootcamp. Let's assume I'm going to have a new funnel. So I'm going to have a new funnel for the T4S Academy, which is about selling the pack of books, multiple books, traffic for sales book, the workbook for the bootcamp, the T4S user guide, and so on and so on and so on and so forth. So this will be a new one. So I'll do that, and then I can use it when that gets launched. I click on add beside pixels. What do I want it? Well, the pixel name is going to be called T4S Academy. Check your website for easy setup options, optional. Not going to do that, I'm just going to continue. Right, are you ready to set up your pixel? Yes, I am. Set up the pixel now. Boom. Out of 3 options, you want to choose the manually add pixel code to website, which will be T4S. And there it is. That's the code. Click on it while it's blue. It's now in my clipboard. So I can now go back to T4S, and I can go to the funnel which I'm going to use this with. So what I'm going to do is, because I haven't even set this up yet, I'm going to create a brand new funnel. Yes, Academy, and create brand new funnel. And I'll just stick a blank page in there just for now. This will become my new T4S Academy, which is primarily around sales, all the books, extra support, extra mentoring. It's the next level. If you're going to take things seriously, this is the one I'll be urging you to join. So where do I go? I go to Global Code. Click on there, right mouse click, paste. That's it. And that code is what Facebook's given me. And click save. That's it. That's done. My Facebook pixel is now installed. Let's just go back to Facebook. I've done all that. Thank you very much. That's fine. All that. Continue. Now that you've finished the pixel-based code, you can use the event setup tool to track the actions that matter most to your business without using additional code. This is where you've got to take a breath and go through, and I'll show you some excellent training places you can go to here that you can add in, so that you can visit to go through. All free, all provided by Facebook. My URL is t4s.site/academy. Oh, hang on. We haven't received any events yet for the pixel, so I'm just going to cancel there for now. I'll leave it at that because I haven't activated or even used the pixel. How do I use the pixel? Well, I put it onto my T4S Academy funnel here. If I now just go and view that, that pixel will now be, it's fired. That's the phrase we use. It's now been fired. It's now been activated. It's a blank page. That's why it's a blank page, because I put nothing on it. But just to show you here via a Chrome extension I've got up here, this little thing here is showing that I've got it there. And that's my Facebook pixel, and that's my Facebook pixel ID. So it's working. So it's now starting to receive information about the people that are coming to my website. So I can flick back here. And there's the pixel, T4S Academy. Click on it, and there we are. We'll go away. Okay. So that's how simple it is to create a pixel and add it to your funnel. And now this is now going to be starting to collect data. I'm not going to go into any more detail at this point because we could spend hours talking about all of this. That's the first step. Get your pixel onto your funnel. It's now collecting data. Right, what should you do next? Well, the next thing you've got to do is learn about Facebook ads. So I'm going to go back to our page here and zoom right down here because we've done all of that complicated stuff, not so complicated, and get to the point about learning Facebook ads. Now, you can buy books, you can buy courses. As soon as those books are printed, as soon as those courses are recorded, Facebook will have changed the way ads work. It's a moving beast of how it operates, how it works, even where things are on the screen, and also what works and what doesn't work. It's constantly changing all the time. So personally, I recommend you avoid buying books, buying courses, and instead go to the source of the truth, which is Facebook. And there's two links here, facebook.com/business/learn and facebook.com/business/ads. facebook.com/business/ads. They keep this up to date. Here we go. Create an ad. I want to create an ad. Click on that. It'll now take me through how I can now create an ad. There you go. What do I want to do? Get more website purchasers, promote your page. Promoting your page is where it links back to having a page, which you can then promote with posts on it, and you can then promote those posts, and you can put call to actions on those posts, and so on. Get more leads, get more websites. So if I want to get more website visitors, and it just takes me through here. And there you can see is the pixel that I want to use. So that would be wherever it is. So use that, and you can see it's literally taking me through how to do that. Let's go back to the home page. How to create a Facebook ad, selecting your audience, where to run your ads, setting your budget, picking your format, placing your order, measure and manage your ads. And it's called the Facebook Blueprint, which is the name that Facebook gives to its courses, the Blueprint. And they've got loads. They've got absolutely loads. So go to facebook.com/business/learn, which is the hub of all of its courses, all its Blueprint courses. Loads and loads and loads and loads. All free. So I urge you to have a look at that before you spend any money at all. There are a lot of YouTube channels. That's the other thing, because although videos go out of date quickly, the good people are always posting new videos on hints and tips depending on where your level is, from beginner through to more advanced. So one example here, hat tip to Andrew Ramsey for letting me know about this guy, John Loomer. He's got a YouTube channel, which is for the more advanced people. But there's plenty of other channels around that will tell you how to do things, and he's got loads of videos that you can go through and listen to. Lastly, just a couple of phrases which I should expect you to know by now if you've got to this point in the bootcamp, certainly if you've read the T4S Traffic for Sales book. ACV, average customer value, bear that in mind. This is the average cost of acquiring a customer. Remember your sales value ladder, and this is all part of that, because although you're spending, this is why I'm mentioning it, if you're spending $1 on an ad and you get 100 people, you spend $100. I do break this all down in the book. $100 gets 100 people to your landing page. Your landing page, say, converts at 30%, so 1 in 3 goes through, so that's therefore making the cost of that person $3. If you then do the tripwire, which is maybe something else, which is a 50%, you've then got up to about 16 people. So 16 people from those original 100, those $100 you spend, you got 16 people to buy whatever it is. So if you're selling your tripwire for $1, you're making a loss. You've got to consider the whole funnel and the average customer value from step 1 of your ad right through to the final purchase, and how many people get through each stage, which is why those conversion rates are so important, because you want as many people going through as possible. And as I say in the book, we talk about mapping out that whole profile of spending, for example, $100 for 100 people. If that goes all through your funnel, you add up your sales at every step right through to your big sale, which might be, I don't know, $200. So if you get one person to buy at the end, you get $200 plus all the ones you've got through your funnel so far. You've made X as a profit from your original ad sales. You then take away the cost of making whatever you're selling, and then you've got your profit margin, and that is your sales value ladder. That's your blueprint from ads through to delivery. Okay. So ACV, average customer value, LCV, lifetime customer value. This is how much a customer will spend with you for their lifetime with you. So let's say they're paying you $10 a month, and on average, the average customer, not the peaks and troughs, the average customer stays with you for 10 months, $10 a month for 10 months. The average lifetime value of your customer is $100. And these are things you need to know. You need to know what the average customer value is, what an average customer is worth, and what the lifetime customer value, what the average customer will spend with you throughout their lifetime. You need these when you're planning your business plan, which translates to the sales value ladder of your funnel and so on. Okay, so the landing page, we know what landing page is. Copy and media, these are just terms used by Facebook ads. Copy, words, media, images or video. And pixel we've already covered. Pixel is, you've got to get that. Even if you're not sure if you're going to be doing Facebook ads in the future, get your pixel on your funnel now, like now. That's your action for today, because you might. And Facebook's starting to collect that data for you now, so that in 2 months' time, if you made a decision, Facebook has then collected all of that juicy data to start pushing its ads out to the right people to see it. And you have to work with Facebook. Facebook is on your sides. The more people who make money through Facebook ads, the more money they will make. So they want you to succeed. When you're placing an ad, for example, give it 3 days to have a go, and it, on your behalf, will be placing those ads against the right people. And then after 3-4 days, if it's not working, you can knock on the head and try something else. But don't give it 12 hours and then give up. Don't give it 3 months and try up. Give it 3 to 4 days to work on the ad with you on the audience and deliver it to the right people. Anyway, I'm now moving into the Facebook ads. Go and look at the facebook.com/business/ads particularly, and also look at facebook.com/business/learn. They're excellent courses called the Blueprint courses. They're very, very good. And if you're going to get into Facebook ads, that would be my absolute first place to go for learning. Then you can look at the YouTubes and so on and so forth. If you want to buy books and buy online courses, please be careful, because they are out of date the moment they're recorded, which is why they release another book and another course and another book and another course to keep them updated, and obviously to resell more versions of their books and so on. But that's Facebook ads. Actually, very simple to get going with your Facebook ads. Use the facebook.com/business/ads link. That will take you through the creation of your ad and prompt you what you want to do. And you have to, I'm afraid, spend some money to try it out, to to learn, but you can go for $5 a day. You know, keep it minimal while you're learning, just to understand how the Facebook Ads Manager works, and you will get better at it. Don't go in and spend $50, $100, $200 a day on day one. Please start with, you know, minimal purchase, which I believe at the moment is $5 a day, and that will start to get you some traffic. And then you can also remember, we talked about split testing and process of marketing. When you're getting some traffic from those ads, you can see if your landing page is actually converting. Does the ad match the landing page? Absolutely crucial that the ad makes the promise, landing page delivers. They must be tightly adjoined, which is why you have multiple ads, multiple landing pages for multiple different audiences. So if you've got 4 different audiences with 4 different messages, you have 4 different ads with 4 different landing pages, because they can then talk the language to the audience, rather than just having one and one, where your conversion rate will be much lower. But get on with it. Go for it. Let me know how you're getting on. Do post in the Funnel Hackers Pro group if you're trying Facebook ads. I know a lot of people who are good at this stuff. I'm not going to mention their names because I don't want to volunteer their time in their absence, but we can try and help you out. So let us know how you get on with Facebook ads.